One each. Stab and slash. Ooh, right. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, here. If you notice this, when we had the video earlier, so they were relatively straight. After this level of sparring, there's only a slight bend. Okay, so this is pretty much durable with most wrestling weapons. So there's a common bend, and I think this is going to be likely because we're both right-handers. So when the impact comes on, the bend goes slightly here. Now, what I like about this resin here is that when the bend is only slight and it's easy to bring back. So the resin is flexible enough, and yet it's very hard. So when you take the hit, you really feel it. Okay. Now the other thing is it's very maneuverable. I love the handling, the sword, so you can do a lot of fast combinations. Unlike the previous metal trainers we've used, which are a bit on the heavy side. So sometimes maneuvering takes more. It's more taxing, more difficult. Now, as for impact, we took very few hits on the arm, leg, mainly because we're maneuvering. But the beauty of this is, even though here, you can take the hit here or here, but the bruise doesn't last as long. But the lesson, the point is already made. You got hit, and there's no denying that, right? So this is, I would highly recommend this as a trainer tool to teach blade work. The beauty of it is also the color. You see it coming to you, and you think, oh my gosh, that's a blade, I better get ready for it. And when it cuts you, I've been cut. Now what do I do next? This is the beauty also of having a trainer sword, because then you can get all of the stimuli and you get the results that you want minus the blood. Okay? And the bruises aren't going to be heavy. In fact, I don't think we've really bruised each other that much at all. Which means that we could go a bit harder in sparring so as to simulate the actual intensity of an all-out match, right? And the dagger, in turn, where did we put the dagger? Yeah, has a very good match. It's very nicely balanced. Why? Because then, as you can see, as seen in the video, sometimes when we do this to assist the blade in the defense, okay, it does a fine job backing up, supplementing the blade, because then with use of the technique, it has enough mass and solidity to deflect this. And so, it can eventually be used as a training weapon in its own right. Okay, and that's an important consideration, because sometimes some training knives, when used for this, are just too small. This one is just about the right length and the right weight, and it has enough of that mass to actually seriously deflect a cut from here. Right.
Okay.
These are, wait, one more.
Okay.
These are really great weapons, Chris, and more power to Hog Mountain, and to all you guys who've been making this, and to anyone who's watching this video, this is good stuff. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.